Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what I call my weekly love coming spread for all of my Capricorns out there from the week of May 3rd into the 9th. So let's get after it. Okay. Here we go. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, moon, 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 rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What type of love or energy is coming towards my Capricorns during the week of May 3rd into the 9th? One more shuffle to do it, guys. One more shuffle. There you go. Felt it that time. All right, here we go. Outstanding. So, right from the beginning, we have a water sign individual, Knight of Cups here. This is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy here. Now, this individual here is very confident energy here, very dashing, dominating, daring energy here. So this is a very confident individual here, moving towards their passions here. Now, this person at this point is just kind of put some things out there. You are aware of who this individual is. Again, like I said, they do not lack for confidence at all. All right. This individual has put some things out there, just waiting the Three of Wands energy to see what kind of things just kind of come over that horizon there. Now, this person is a very charitable individual as well. Very, somewhat of a very civic-minded individual as well. Okay, so, This would be the type of individual that probably would volunteer at a food bank or is very civic-minded individual, as I said before. Very courteous, very generous, but at the same token, does not lack for confidence at all. Very confident individual here. For this individual, also, I'm feeling we got the World card here, so this could be one of two things here. I'm really feeling this here. This is either an individual that does a great deal of traveling from point A to point B. Again, civic-minded individual. So this could be an individual that does a great deal of traveling to different places. This also could be a situation where this is a foreign individual too. So someone that is native. Not native to the culture that you are, so somewhat of a different ethnicity as well. So I'm kind of feeling that as well. It could be that as well. So but there's a great deal of travel that's involved with this individual. Also, this individual is with the Nine of Pentacles. This person is a single individual. Okay, they're very single. They're a very single individual, and they're pretty much content with being single, to be frankly honest with you. They're really content with being single. Until the right one comes along. However, in pursuit of a relationship with you, there is this impasse that they've hit. Okay, there's this impasse that they've hit here, and where they realize that there's some type of connection you and they have here. And we got the Hermit card. There's been a lot of soul searching with this individual and a lot of self-reflecting towards that end. So yeah, things are about to get interesting for sure. Things are definitely about to get interesting with this individual. So with that being said, let's see what type of strengths that you're going to be dealing with, my Capricorn. What kind of strengths are my Capricorns going to be dealing with during this time frame? What kind of strengths are my Capricorns going to be dealing with during this time frame? What kind of strengths are my Capricorns going to be dealing with here? What kind of strengths are my Capricorns going to be dealing with here? Okay. Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. Okay, feels good. Okay, Cappies. I see you. So you're looking for opportunity. You're looking for a really solid, grounded, down to earth, bona fide opportunity in the realm of love. You're really looking for a solid love opportunity here. Okay. Now to this end, again, these are your strengths. 9 of Swords. There's a bit of there's a bit of worry here. There's a bit of worry here, and since this is a strength, so this is telling me that you're aware that you really haven't found that right one yet, and that's why I'm saying this is a strength, because it's good to be worried that you haven't found that one yet. So still keep that door. Don't close it just yet. Just keep that baby open, because there's still some greater things coming down the road for you. Okay. Now you are relatively single. Okay, and you're okay being single, because again, you feel as though you haven't found that particular spark you're looking for as of yet. Now, with that being said, though, we got the Judgment card here. That's the card of the X there. So again, and I want to quantify this statement by saying this. It really depends on the nature of the breakup. All right. So if it was a horrific breakup full of cheating and infidelity, all that stuff, then 9 times out of 10, if you haven't been able to move past that, not saying that you should have, but if you haven't been able to move past that, then it's still going to be an issue. Then obviously this X situation is null and void. But if you guys just kind of grew apart, then there is an opportunity for when this thing comes back around again, you may be open to the possibility of exploring this thing yet again, and seeing if there's been any changes that have taken place here, if that makes any sense there. So you're open to the idea, okay? Really, depending on the nature of the breakup. Now, you've got some things put out there, and you're just kind of waiting for those things to ripen on that vine there. In addition here, you're pretty swift with making decisions on the fly, okay? You think on your feet. Very quickly, make very wise decision in the split in the spur of the moment type of thing. All right, and last but definitely not least, we have the Queen of Swords, which means that you're very logical in your approach to things. Okay, so you're very logical. And I got my Queen of Swords card. I call that my no BS card, because you're going to tell it like it is. Okay. Sometimes it may be a little harsh depending on the situation, but you're going to make sure that you say what you mean and you mean what you say. All right. So with that being said, let's see what types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of the potential love interest here. What types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular love interest here? Okay. Okay, so first off, we got the Moon card. Okay, now before I'm getting the sense here that you were deceived quite a bit. The package per se was not as advertised. You're a lot more aware of hidden perils at this point, of deceptive behavior. Okay, you're more tuned into that, and you weren't before. In addition, here you feel like you have the high ground. So in other words, you feel like you are a person that is worth it. You have self-value. You have self-worth. You feel like you have the higher ground. Okay, so there's this sense of self-love that's permeating from you. That's why with the Queen of Swords, you're not afraid to kind of speak your mind and tell it like it is, okay? Also, what got you here is before there wasn't a great deal of this going on because there was a great deal of confidence, but we have the Four of Swords here. There's a great deal of self-reflecting, if you will, self-realizationing that has happened, all right? So that changes everything in terms of your relationships with your personal love relationships with your family, relationships at your job. So the way that you interact with people is really the way that you interact with people really has a lot to do with how you really feel about yourself. Okay, if you feel like you're a person that has self-worth and self-value, then you will carry yourself as such. All right. If not, well, the inverse is true. So, with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to bestow upon us before I bid this thing adieu. What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? One more shuffle. Okay. Okay, here we go. Feels great. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. So, efficiency. So that means use your time wisely. Okay, use your time wisely. Use your time sparingly as well. Okay, also continue to stay in motion. Keep moving towards your passions. Okay, but what's most interesting here is absence. Okay, and this is very, 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 very important in terms of this. Okay, remember that self-esteem and the self-esteem and self-worth I was just describing, okay, is very important that you continue to work on that, because I'm really getting a sense here with this card of absence here. It's this absence, devoid of any feeling, any emotion. There may be some issues that you may be coming across in the future, and then within the period of May 3rd to the 9th here, that may kind of just may bring you down, or maybe it's just the overall situation that we're currently dealing with. There's going to be this constant race to the bottom that's going to kind of try to suck you in. All right, keep your energies high, meditate a lot if you can this particular week. Okay, try to meditate at least 3 times during this week. I'm guilty. I don't meditate not nearly as much as I should, but I do quite a bit of meditation, but not as much. I mean, I should do it every day and I don't. So full disclosure. So just make sure you keep your energy levels high this particular week. It's very important, because I'm getting the sense that there's going to be some things coming into your hemisphere there that's going to kind of knock you out of your zone a little bit. Just stay vigilant, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. A quick housekeeping note here. I am doing a live show 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Candle magic, sigil magic, and I'm going to do a love spell or 2. So make sure you hang around for the end for that. And yeah, back to this. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everybody. If it does not resonate with you, that's okay. And you want to know a little bit of something more about your particular situation, the link will be below. Make sure you get your personal reading. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I'll absolutely see you next time.